I waited over 1 year to make this video because I knew it was coming. I waited over 1 year. So you guys know I'm about to enjoy this video. So as always, homies, we back with the foolishness. And you guys know what I want.
Please, dear God, another hand rub.
Yes, another hand rub. Because I want to hear from you guys in the comment section because I'm about to say a lot in this video. Reddit's about to get upset because, there's some avocados over there that gets really, in their feelings. You're going to have some people in the comment section that's like, oh, I don't like drama. I don't like this. Look, YouTubers talking about this topic and going over stuff like this made your day in the last 5 months because you had nothing else to do in Warframe. So in a way, you're welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Get all the people upset who's upset because I'm always the one that's ready for all the beef. So let's go. I've never been this comfortable making a video. I'm just like completely leaning back in my chair because I'm about to have fun with this video. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Let's start it off hot, right? Let's start it off hot because I'm going to say whatever comes to mind. I told you guys, whoever gets upset, gets upset. Now, I'm just making this video from a place of honesty, just how I feel. I've been wanting to make this video. I want to say partners. First off, it's too much of you. I don't even know what most of you do. Like, I don't even know most of your names. It's like 300 and I only know like 8, all right? The other thing is, don't take this offensively. I mean, if you're overly sensitive, take it offensively. I mean, I don't care. What are you going to do, right? But I just want to say, I don't mean this from no place of anger. I don't hate any of you. I'm just going to say some things. It may rub you the wrong way. You know what I mean? But if the shoe fits, that's just what I'm saying. And I'm going to talk about Warframe and DE, right? I don't owe anybody anything. So all I can do is air out the truth. A lot of people was asking me about Flynn. Okay? How do I feel about Flynn leaving? I mean, honestly, I don't care. And I don't care as in like a nonchalant bad way. I don't care because Flynn's a grown man and he can do whatever he wants to do. Just like Flynn wouldn't care if I leave the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about his decision. You feel me? I don't care about his decision. I don't think that's bad. It's like anybody's decision. He made his decision. Just like a lot of partners leaving, right? Now, one thing I am going to say, I'm going to talk about a lot of people in this video. Now, one thing I do want to say is me and Flynn are not friends. Me and Flynn are not friends at all. I don't owe him anything, but I will say this. Because he probably wouldn't do the same for me, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I respect people at the end of the day. I don't like how they treating Flynn on Reddit. I don't like how some of the people are treating him on Twitter. The thing about it is, they're happy. Oh, thank God he's gone. Unsubscribe. Now, guys, hurry up. Go follow this YouTuber because this YouTuber is better than Flynn. I'm so glad he's gone. He was never good in the first place. Y'all are some dumb avocados. Y'all do not appreciate partners. Now, like I said, I don't owe him anything. The man did 6 years of content. This is just coming from a point of respect as another content creator, right? He did 6 years of content for this game through content droughts and everything else. He did 6 years of content. I will respect anybody who dropped 1,000+ videos for a game that actually showed love for a game, and then you go out your way to just discredit everything that he did, to talk bad about him, to celebrate him leaving, how you didn't like him in the first place. Dumb avocados. This community is made up on a whole mindset of just cultists, lames, bro. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Cultus Poltus. You know what I'm saying? The community is very toxic towards its creators. They don't like their creators. They've expressed that on Reddit plenty times. One of the first games I see that just hates their creators the way they do. And the reason why is because a lot of these avocados have mommy issues. They're so in love with DE, they don't want anybody to be close to Rebecca, right? They don't want nobody else close. Why does he get attention from Space Mom and I don't? Little grown man babies. Little man babies running around that's upset, that gets mad at the YouTubers and the content creators for being close to the devs, right? Now, like I said, I don't owe Flynn anything. I will stick up for him on that regard. I'll stick up for any creator. Even if I don't like you, I don't think that's cool because you put a lot into the game, right? And that's just respect. The next thing I want to say, like I say, guys, I'm speaking some straight honesty right now. Now, one thing I will say is, Flynn, man, you did brown nose. You did. You did a lot to just stay in good with the community, which is not bad. You did what you had to do. Like I said, I'm going to give the good and bads today. I'll drop videos about content droughts. And when I drop videos about content droughts and other content creators are saying, yeah, there's content droughts, Flynn was like, whoop-de-doo, my darling, and jumped in and was like, guys, no, look, hey, 2 days after I dropped my video, it'll be like, hey, guys, look, DE's doing an amazing job. Content is fine. I don't see a problem. I think it's good. They've made a lot of promises, and the future looks bright for Warframe. What was that video about? If in your video you said you've been tired for a long time in the game and there hasn't been no content. Now, one thing I always say is think before you speak, bro. Like, everything I drop, I may say things that you don't like and you personally may not like me. I've had people that's like, oh, I don't like Rio. And then after they watch me a couple more times, it's like, oh, dude, you're just being you. You're just being honest, right? You may not like me, but I've always said what's on my mind. I've never tried to win people over, right? But now to come out and say that you're leaving and that there wasn't no content, it just really put a slap to my face to be like, bro, then why was you trying to counter the points that me and other creators were trying to make about there being no content, and now you want to come out later and say you're completely done with the game? Now, being done with the game is fine. You know, like I said, I will always respect the content that you made, and them discrediting you on Reddit isn't cool for all the work that you put into it. But you know you did some little salty stuff too. But, you know, especially with brown nosing as hard as you did. But it's cool. It's whatever. I don't brown nose because I want this game to be good. I want this game to flourish. I wanted this game to just take off because the possibilities in this game is freaking endless. It's like Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? This is how crazy Warframe is. I just feel like the devs lack on ideas. Most of DE's original ideas, other than just creating Warframe, has been pretty bad in the game. The community has led them with ideas. Now you have all these white knights that come out, these dumb avocados that's like, well, I always hear you complain. How about giving some points? Me and other creators have made over 50 plus 100 videos about what DE can do. Stop asking that. It's not about that. It's past that right now. DE see all the ideas. They see everything that they can do. They just choose to ignore it. They just choose to want to give you guys play dates because you accept the play dates. Other games couldn't get by with half the things that DE get away with. And that's just being completely factual. You see what I'm saying? So those are a couple things that I just wanted to point out with Flynn. I wish him the best with it, whatever he does with any creator, you know, because the man had to mentally be burnt out with whatever, right? Now, here's the other thing that I do want to say. Tactical Potato, right? Tactical Potato quit a few years ago. Most of you don't know. Some of you are new. Tactical Potato quit a few years ago. He got the same treatment as Flynn. People were talking bad about him. People were unsubscribing from him. And then he brought himself back to the partner program. He left the partner program and everything. Every one of these creators go through it. And the thing that really bothers me is that when I'm speaking on real issues about the game, on how the game needs to be fixed, that will help creators and that will help just us as gamers, period, that will help Warframe to flourish, these people want to go against these topics, which is weird to me. Does it make you feel better just to get a couple hundred more subs by preaching to the people who are not going to support you if you choose to do something else? Now, one important thing that you guys got to understand, I've been telling you guys in other videos, Warframe creators don't want to be stuck in Warframe. I don't know why you guys won't understand that. These creators don't want to be stuck in Warframe because the way how YouTube is going right now, being stuck in just one game is an L. You have to be doing variety content and getting yourself out there because Warframe is a glass ceiling. You may think your favorite creator is just completely in love with the game, but they're saying something completely different. And the fact that I come out and say these things, you're like, oh, I don't like what you're saying because I'm emotionally unstable and I'm sensitive, Rio. I can't handle that right now. Shut up, right? So here's the other thing. A lot of these people get mad at me on how I make my videos. Or, oh, I don't like when he rubs his hand. Shut up. You didn't help me make this video. I actually made your day because I gave you something to talk about. YouTubers talking about these topics and these things give you more enjoyment in this game than actually playing this game. The crazy thing now that blew my mind is that the casual community has gotten on board and they're upset. DE's trying to figure out things. Steve came out and made a post a couple days ago talking about, you know, how some creators need to take, has been leaving and taking a break and all of this. And you have people that's always like, I always tell them, it's never good to play Warframe too long. Always take a break. I'm still loving it, Steve. First off, every one of you who comment on the Steve post are always brown nosing. Like she's not gonna marry you, bro. Rebecca's not gonna marry you underneath that post just for kissing up. Calm down, okay? Here's the other thing, right? With these people, this community hate their content creators so much it's insane. They've had topics about it on Reddit. They want to put other content creators down just to build up other content creators. But if that content creator leaves, now they hate them. Then they love them. It's the most upside downish Lifetime. You guys remember Lifetime with those weird chicks that's always going through something? That's how this community is. It just throws me off. And the point about it is a lot of these creators don't have the backbone to speak to their community because they're scared. A lot of the content creators said, nah, man, I don't want to deal with the backlash from the community. You're scared of avocados? Man, I go to Chipotle and get that on my food. You scared of avocados? What the heck? That's crazy to me, right? The next thing that I want to say is with the other creators that's quitting, it's not the fact that it's just burnout. It's not. It's the mental strain of having to make topic out of nothing, bro. These creators are burnt out because they have no water left in that well to make videos about. And the content and the community in Warframe is all like, hey, where's the Warframe video? How about you go watch my videos from a year ago to 8 months ago, and that's your new content because there's nothing in the game. You have, and now I'm going to talk about the people who try to discredit you by saying, well, Warframe promised this and this and this. Okay, first off, shut up. Warframe's been promising this and this and this for over 2+ years, and every time this and this and this is dropped, it now turned into that, and it wasn't good, or this wasn't that. Now, I'm not going to discredit Warframe to say this or this won't be good. I'm saying that they've been doing the same exact pattern for years, and I've been talking about it. If you want to turn a blind eye to it, that's fine. I've always spoke from a place of honesty on how I feel about this game. And I feel like a lot of these creators are to blame for how they brown nose this game, how they brown nose to get in close with DE, because the way how it goes is that a lot of people don't get a lot of stuff unless you're like, hey, buddy, hey, Z, hey, how you doing? Hey, Z. You gotta be best friends. You know what I'm saying? And I think that stuff is whack. I feel like you should judge a creator based on the content that they've been putting out for you, on how hard they've been working with your content, how many subs they've been pulling in for the month for your game. Nah, it's not like that. It's about like, hey, you're cool. You've been doing good stuff. Hey, I saw you yesterday. We've played cards together. We've played Magic together. That stuff is whack to me, right? So here's the other thing. I'm gonna talk about the partner program. The partner program is pretty lame. It gives nothing to YouTubers, and that's why YouTubers are burnt out. Being a Warframe YouTuber as a content creator, a Warframe partner at the same time, gives you nothing. You get no special privileges. It doesn't do anything. Warframe doesn't try to fix anything unless we start like blah, 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 going crazy about it, right? A lot of the people who try to tell us things that Warframe is doing or saying that you don't know DE like this. First of all, you stupid avocado, you don't know DE and you don't know what DE's doing. First off, let's stop putting DE on your best friend radar. Okay? Can we stop that? Because that's what most people do. They put DE as a best friend. Hey, they're my best friend. I know DE. No, DE is a company. You don't know DE, right? And all of these people try to tell you all the stuff DE's doing like they know. You don't. Us partners know more than you do, and we don't know. And the fact that we don't know and you're trying to tell us what we should know is baffling. I'm like, what the heck is going on, right? So, Steve dropped a tweet a couple days ago. And underneath that tweet, one of the main things was this little weird avocado was like, oh, most people won't notice if the partners leave, Steve. You guys are amazing, you're wonderful, and I love you. Plus, it gives me more of a chance to actually get to work with you guys and be a partner as well. So let them leave, a better opportunity for me, Steve. Sounding very sus, right? Now, the thing about this is, that's how the community think. They want you out of there so that they can build up to actually get known. Which is a weird, lame mentality. Weird, lame mentality. You telling me that you can't build yourself up to be known without wanting other partners to leave? Cowards. 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 That's just what it is. Now, with Warframe's track record, man. Oh, I've said that word a lot. I've said those words together a lot. Warframe's track record. God, it sounds like I'm back 10 months ago. Now, with Warframe's track record, with how they do things, Dude, it's bad. It's pretty bad. You know, I'm gonna tell you this. And Warframe, every single time they do this, they post nothing but Tenogen, first off, which is not content at all. If you love Tenogen, just say you love it. But it is not content at all, bro. And it's been skating by. And Tenogen have just been like, for cosmetics, has been the slippery slope for Warframe that's been tipping people, oh my god, tipping people over the edge, right? So, one thing I will say, Warframe, the Twitter, posts nothing about that. Now, let me state this. I love the devs. I think the devs are cool. If you can't respect what I'm going to say, then you don't respect me as a person. But I think Rebecca, I think Steve, yeah, that's about it. I think they're cool, right? I'm going to be factual. The thing about this is, from how Steve viewed things, I feel like Steve care about putting shadows into the game more than an actual, like, real event. And it shows. I'm only speaking from what I see the man talk about and what I see the man do. This man's on shadows and rendering more than anything else I've ever seen. Hey guys, look, Shadow 2.0. 3 months later. Hey guys, look, Shadow 3.0. Look at the way it moves. Look at the way the shadow moves. I love it. Look at that shadow. And you see the community. Oh, Steve, that shadow. Remarkable. What? Talk about the content. The dev stream is never about the content. The last one was about a fat, hungry hippo Warframe eating things. And people are like, oh my god, think of the cosmetics. It's a little bit off to me. This community is a little bit off. I'm starting to think you had some help in school. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit off, right? The other thing that I want to say, keeping it factual with you guys, the other thing that I want to say is when it comes to dropping content, Steve does this all the time. He starts tweeting a lot. Guys, the team's working very fast. He drops a GIF that shows that there's fire burning in the office. We're trying to put the fire out, guys. It's coming. Oh my god. So we're going to see it. We're going to be able to press the button today. Guys, look. We're sorry. Didn't make it. The same repeated tweets. I've kept track records of these things. Of every single time. It's like it's saved in his draft. Now, I love them as devs. And I've always tried to push them to the point, bro. I've always tried to push them to the point to say, yo, you guys are better than what it is that you're doing. DE's been doing C+ average work by just dropping Tenogen, all of this. What happened to Melee 3.0 with the deadline? DE doesn't meet their deadlines with anything. Every time there's a deadline, when they say it's going to be 6 months from now, it ends up being a year. You see what I'm saying? What you guys don't understand is 310 people working at DE. 310! You know how big that is? With 310 people? Here's the other thing. 310 people, DE's been releasing mainly cosmetics all year, right? On top of those cosmetics, people who do cosmetics don't do actual content at YouTube, meaning that the people who are working on Tenogen aren't the 310 people at DE that's supposed to be working on content. Those are the artists. So explain to me the major difference of the excuses that you guys are about to elaborate on and try to change my mind on how you just want to be a white knight and defend. And the point is you don't have a point to actually defend anymore because the casual players are now upset. At first it was just the veterans, angry veterans. Oh, the old man's mad, just leave. The only people I don't see getting upset are the completionists. The people who just want to complete the game. And even the people who collect everything, right? I'm going to put a nist at everything. The completionist, the collectionist, right? Those people, I've met some who are just completely annoyed with the game. The game is feeling boring. Do you know why? Because it's the same repetitive thing that you go over. I'm going to tell you the best content in Warframe. The best content in Warframe is the new player content. And the new player content sucks. How they explain things to you, how they just throw you in there sucks. You got to be on the wiki or you got to be on YouTube. But the reason why it was the best content is because when you're going through Warframe, you're going to new planets, you're achieving new weapons, you're seeing new bosses. That was progression. After you finish those planets, there is no more progression. There's no more point in the game. You have nothing else. And coming from me to say the best content in Warframe was the new player content is mind-blowing because you guys know how I feel about new player content. I don't rock with it. And for me to go ahead and accept it is crazy. right? Now, like I say, DE is too good of a company to let a game with endless possibilities like Warframe to be just slow cooking on a burner for like over a year and a half, right? They did a PoE revamp. Man, I'm finna hit all the topics today. They did a PoE revamp with no content. PoE looks beautiful and you guys were like, look at the trees. Stop it, man. Stop it. If all you care about is graphics and cosmetics, there's no reason why you should get mad at other AAA games. No reason. Because if you get mad at other AAA games, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You guys go out your way to criticize other games for saying that there's no content, but if all you care about in Warframe is cosmetics and graphics rendering, then you should never be mad at no other game. But no, you guys have a lot to say about other games. You guys have a lot to say. You're so upset with it. Why don't you put that same energy that you put towards other games on telling these developers that this game could literally be better? Stop giving ideas. Ideas is past. Do you know how many forum posts there is on ideas for Warframe? Your biggest and best conversation, you who's listening right now, is this with your friends. Yo, man, what if DE did this with Vor? What if the Stalker came back? Oh, what if Hunhow met the Stalker again and Vor was there? What if Vor left the Void and did something different? What if these enemies came to the Void, opened up a portal, did an attack, took me out the cryopod, came in my dreams, and actually did some crazy things? Your best conversation in Warframe to make this game entertaining is what if. I've been saying this. And the devs get away with it because the devs are still skating off of old content that they did that brought you to your knees in your childhood. Oh my God, DE, please. And you're still letting them get by with it. Like I said, I love the game too much to never say anything about it, right? Now, a lot of these content creators do the same thing. They brown nose to be like, oh, it's great. Now, timestamp this, somebody, please, right? Up and coming content creators, stop telling me and other older content creators how, well, such and such is still making builds and they're having fun with the game. Do you know why? They're a freaking new content creator. They've never done it before. We've already done that. There's nothing left to do. If you became a content creator, you would do the same thing. Because why? You've never made a video on it. Do you know how lame it is to go back and make the same exact video? No wonder Flynn quit. The man made like 8 freaking Frost, how to farm Frost Prime. You know how boring that is? Do you know that the IQ level of what it takes to make a Warframe video is freaking the lowest? You don't have to do anything because you guys have no expectations. You literally just drown out to it. Now, for all the Shy fans, Quiet Shy, right? Where the Quiet Shy fans at? Oh, you're everywhere? Okay, cool. Quiet Shy, I don't consider her a Warframe YouTuber. I don't consider her a Warframe partner. Because why? Quiet Shy doesn't make Warframe content. She puts Warframe in the background because she knows that most of you avocado zombies are going to be like, oh, there it is. This is how you guys drool. Oh, there go DE. Look at Rebecca and her little dress. She's so cute. Sean, I love you. Great video. You didn't even hear what she said. You didn't hear anything. You don't hear what most of us say because you're like, oh my. I could be talking about this topic right now and you're going to see somebody in the comment section talking about some, what weapon is that? Huh? How you do that? How you do that? You can come out with your operator? They don't listen. They just zone out to the game. It's like Minecraft. It's a sad state, right? Now, like I said, I feel like this game's amazing. I feel like this game's freaking fantastic. I feel like this game is top notch. I feel like this game could be one of the best games ever. Warframe got another 10 year on its belt. DE be like, this is what throws me off with DE, by the way, how they speak, right? And this is the things that they say. They say, Warframe's old, guys, 6 years. It's not old. At 6 years, Minecraft isn't old. At 6 years, Warframe isn't old. Warframe's barely just getting started. And that's what I don't think most people understand. The game's just getting started. Do you know why it feels old? It's because they're using the same recycled content to propel them to achieving a couple more years. I feel bad looking at the game at times because I'm like, bruh, do you know on Twitch, the biggest content creators for Warframe, streamers, they've already gone. They've already gone. Some of the ones are still doing it just for a paycheck. Imagine doing something just for a paycheck. Oh, it sounds like the job that you hate, because most of them don't want to be there. And everybody tries to leave, and then they're like, dang man, I can't. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Because they're afraid, because the audience won't watch. But I want to say shout out to the Foolishness Squad. You guys are the best if you make it here. Somebody timestamp to be like, yo, this is where Rio gave the Foolishness Squad a shout out. Because you guys rocked with me. I gave myself a platform. You guys follow me to other games. I love Remnant. I'm killing it in Remnant. In MK right now. I'm doing everything. I cover games now. And I did a good job, and it's made me grow. You know what I'm saying? I never said I was leaving Warframe. I just put it on the back burner because I took my foot out the pool. Because the water ran out. I'm like, nah, man, y'all doing too much. Plus, the community didn't rock with me with the things that I've been saying. But do you know how good it is to say, man, I was right. I told you so. I freaking told you so. I try to pause without saying it. I told you so. Right? You guys know it. You guys know it. But the community, they try to paint their own villains. They try to paint it to be like, oh, I don't like him. They try to discredit you. You know what I'm saying? I have around like 20-something haters on Reddit. They try to be as loud as they can to make it seem like they're bigger than they are. You guys have nobody. You literally have nobodies. You feel me? You don't have enough hate. You know what I'm saying? What was that Itachi told Sasuke? Your hate isn't strong enough. What? Man, sit down, man. What is wrong with these guys? And the fact that how... Let me tell you something else. The White Knights in this game hurt the game so bad. They do. They hurt the game so bad because they made it a point on Reddit, on the Warframe forums, that if you try to give good ideas, they shoot it down. Can't say, oh no, I don't like that. Don't talk about that. Bad idea. Don't tell DE that they could do better. Don't try to give your own information. Bro, they try to disable every single thing. They were like, there shouldn't be partners. Okay. There shouldn't be a design council. Okay. There shouldn't be a Guides of the Lotus. Okay. God dang, bro. Y'all own the game? Do you pay DE's electric bill? What's happening right now? You know what I'm saying? And most of the people who don't understand me are like, oh, I don't like him because of this. That's because you just don't want to listen. The game needs a turnaround, bro. They need some new devs. They need something, because this same formula, the same giving you a pinch and a straw of freaking Kuva, the same maps, the same tile sets, the same thing that you've been doing. Warframe, yo, timestamp this, bro. Bro, Warframe's biggest issue is upkeeping. Timestamp the upkeeping. Their biggest issue is freaking upkeeping, bro. Warframe is horrible at upkeeping their own game, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this because it's just coming from a place of love. I'm a little bit angry. Bro, survival is still on survival 1.0. Mobile defense changed over once and a half. Defense is on defense 1.5. Dude, the game's been out 6 years and they rarely revisit anything. You see what I'm saying? All the game modes that came out, DE took 7 months. 7 months on that little game mode. Somebody help me. What's the name of it? The one where you jump around and throw the ball through the hoop? You guys know the name, right? 7 months. They invested so much content in that. They promoted it everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. This is going to be the biggest content. And when it didn't pop off, they just left it. It was fun. They just left it. They do not upkeep. And for the people who try to tell me, oh, DE's doing this, why aren't they upkeeping their game? The other crazy thing is DE's searching for new content. Do you know why new content isn't coming towards DE? Because they're okay with the content that they have. And when I say okay, mobile defense, deception, survival, all of this is the core game that they need, and all they have to do is build on what it is that they already have. The foundation in Warframe is already bad. You just have to build on what it is that you already have, and then you're good. The game is perfectly fine. They're trying to search like, oh, we need this and we need this. Stop with the big updates. You're not a big update company. Every big update has failed. Every big update. After Second Dream, of course. After Second Dream. Every big update. PoE was whack. I told you guys in my PoE video, I said, yo, PoE is going to be the worst thing because they entered the realm of quest. There's no quest. The quest boards aren't updated. They don't update any of that. And for you to have a mode that has to deal with quests like you're hitting that Final Fantasy realm, and you don't update the quest board for hunts, bro, it's the wackest thing. DE don't believe in difficulty. The wackest thing. You see what I'm saying? Now they're promising, oh, endgame's coming, wink wink. Now what's gonna happen is a lot of the avocados are gonna be like getting hyped again. Hey,
You're wrong. No, you're wrong. They promised difficulty in endgame.
if it comes out, I'm gonna be happy for it. Duh, I'm gonna be happy for it. I need it to come out. I need it to drop. And these are the things that I'm saying. And all of these other creators who are burnt out, man, look, do whatever it is that you guys have to do. Reaper Hunter, I've seen your video, good video. Do whatever it is that you guys have to do, man, to make it through it, because doing content in a game that don't like you, for a community that don't respect you, and the community that be lying like,
Play whatever it is you're gonna play, man. We'll watch it.
they're not gonna watch it. Most of these creators want you to leave their channel. Do you know why Flynn said leave his channel? Do you know why most of these creators are saying leave their channel? It's not because they're completely done with Warframe. It's because they want all of you weirdos who are just there for avocado soaking of Warframe to leave. Because whenever they drop new content and they see that their followers, when it hits your feed, right, your message box, isn't clicking it, YouTube makes it seem like, oh, people aren't interested in this content, so they won't promote the video. They're telling you to leave to make their lives better. They don't even like most of you. Because why? How the way you treat the content creators. Do you think Warframe would be as crazy as it is with being promoted without the content creators? Do you know how much people have seen? Over my channel have been viewed over 26 million times. Not including Mogamu, not including Tactical Potato, not including iFlynn, right? And that's the thing that I'm saying. People are making it seem like YouTube has done nothing. Now the people on Reddit who like to discredit, let me tell you something. If all you do is talk on Reddit and, you know, get mad, you'll never do as much work as I've done in Warframe. I've helped way more people than you would ever be able to help in Warframe. You don't want to give me my credit, I'm going to take it. I'm going to snatch my chain back. You don't want to tell me I was right about the content drought and people were going to be leaving, period? I'll take my credit. I'll snatch my chain back. You don't have to give it to me. You don't have to like what I say. Because you guys like to discredit anyway. You see what I'm saying? And those are the things that I'm saying, bro. I hope that you guys enjoy it. At the end of the day, I had fun making this video. Man, this was good. I'm sliding up out my chair right now. Hey, man. Hey, for the people who made it here, tell Reddit I love them. Tell them boys it is what it is. Hey, Warframe, get y'all stuff together. I don't want to come over here dropping another video and y'all don't have y'all stuff together, okay? I'm going to go get something to eat right now. And I'm going to catch you guys later, man. Whenever some crazy other topic come out, you know what I'm saying that I was right, I'll check it out, alright? Look, I love y'all. Give the video a thumbs up, yo. Because you know these avocados about to be mad. I love you. Take care, homies, alright?